Let's begin with the Center for Democratic Development that has expressed concerns over the economic ideas proposed by the two major political parties going into the 2024 general elections. A recent analysis by the CDD suggests that these ideas may struggle to produce desired outcomes, especially in the face of current governance challenges. We can now go on Zoom and speak to political scientist and governance expert. He's also a fellow of CDD Ghana, Dr. John Osei Kwapong, for more on this. Grateful for your time, Mr. Kwapong. Share with us the details that has informed this assertion by your outfit.
Okay, good afternoon. And if I may make one quick correction. So the reference being made to is an opinion piece that I wrote in the Daily Graphic and for the CDD Ghana blog that I shared with one of your journalists today. So it's actually an opinion piece I wrote based on my analysis of the most recent performance of Ghana on the Democracy Index by the Economic Intelligence Unit. In which I make the argument that because of the signals that the report is showing, my analysis is showing in terms of some of the challenges that we are facing with our democracy, that for me, we would also, our two main parties especially, would have to make part of their campaign the issue of governance and the quality of our democracy, because in the context of weak governance and weak institutions, the best economic ideas and the best economic programs would still face some challenges and still not yield the desired results.
What are the substantive ideas you believe will be the game changer?
Right. So, I mean, so for example, on the NDC side, the former president has been talking about the 24-hour economy, the structure of incentives that will be offered to the private sector to get them to partner and participate in a 24-hour economy. I've expressed the opinion that if you look at how much Ghanaians rate the importance of job creation and their dissatisfaction with job creation over the 9 rounds of Afrobarometer, then it is an idea worth considering.
Right. So
those economic challenges. Right. But then also on the NPP side, you hear Dr. Bawumia also talk about, the partnerships with the private sector, the offering of incentives to also get our economies, my energies going and creating jobs through digitalization. So again, those for me are ideas worthy of debate as we, the campaigns heat up. But I keep saying that once we can't focus exclusively on the economic issues without also addressing some of the substantive governance and quality of democracy issues that we are facing.
Let's look at your observations so far. Do you think the campaign messages from both major flag bearers for the major political parties resonate with electorates, especially in terms of the economy?
I believe so. I mean, the 24-hour economy and how much the NDC is pushing that message, I believe is really resonating. I mean, Dr. Bawumia made reference to we can do this 24 hours already about 15 times in his speech, which means that it is also gaining attention of their main political rivals. On the other hand, he has also put out his own ideas around the things you can do about removing certain taxes, how you construct roads and bridges, how you engage the private sector to be more involved. And so again, I see also that message resonating with a section of the Ghanaian society. But ultimately, I think what this election will boil down to, beyond the economic messages and programs and other promises that the two main candidates offer, for me, it will boil down to which of the two candidates do you trust to be able to deliver. And I think that will be one key aspect of the decision-making calculus of Ghanaian voters.
What should be the key measuring tool in detecting which of the candidates you should trust?
I think voters would have to go back and look at, the records of the candidates, whilst in office, the arguments they have, they have made, the evidence we have seen of some of those arguments, and then if you look at their pedigree, look at their timing, both of them have had time in office. Yes, one as president, one as vice president. But I think if you look at how they have conducted themselves in public office, it's one of the things that you can look at and say, I can trust person A better, or I can trust person B better to deliver on these things. And I think that would be very, very important.